Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. Hope you guys are doing well. We've got stuff to talk about today.
It's just the two of us.
It is.
What happened?
Troy is doing stuff.
All right. Well, we'll miss him.
No. Well, he'll be back. We hope.
Well, we know.
We think.
We know he'll be back.
We think he'll be back. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about the debate last night.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't. We'll get into it.
Okay. That's exactly.
Yeah. Our voter registration deadline is coming up soon for St. Johns County.
Are we up?
Yep. We've got a new budget approved. Lots of money.
Really?
Yeah, lots of money. We'll talk about something we briefly touched on the afternoon show yesterday. How do you say this word? The Caballera Cafe?
Caballera. Yes, this is a big thing. And they're coming to our show, just FYI.
Okay.
Yeah, I think later this month, but yeah, they're coming.
Okay.
That's exciting. People freaked out about this. It's so much fun. There's these little rodent
hamster
bears.
Looking things.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I know there's a big culture out there. I'm going to screw it up, but anyway.
Yeah, all right.
They're coming it down.
Speaking of coming to town, there's a new Amtrak route headed our way.
What?
Pretty near us, at least.
Oh.
And we've got a great Weird Wednesday story for you.
Always enjoy that.
Yeah. But we will start by telling you about our great friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. I think we're going to have Letty in soon.
Yes.
Looking forward to that. It's been too long.
The big birthday show coming up later this month. It's going to be very exciting.
That's right.
Love Letty.
Everybody loves Letty and Bo and the whole family out there at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They're more than just a dealership, of course. They're a beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Honesty, integrity, and community service, that's what they were founded on, and that tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got that amazing service facility with 91 climate-controlled bays out there, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and you can always enjoy Ford's Garage while you're out there if you're out there browsing.
Mm-hmm.
They got a great selection out there for you to browse through.
Yes.
They're the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service. Check them out just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. And the Florida Man Games, we're about to be hitting the gas on the Florida Man Games really, really hard, so I'm excited for that. A lot coming that is going to surprise you, that is going to shock you, and that's going to make you say, holy hell, I need to be out there every single year from now on.
So, it's absolutely going to be a tradition for everybody.
Yeah, it will. It'll be the new Florida tradition. I mean, you'll have to do it every year to prove you're a Floridian, honestly. But it's a big deal. A lot of people very excited about it across the entire world.
Yes.
Davey, this is not just a St. Augustine event anymore.
That. That's so cool.
Yeah.
You totally shattered that glass ceiling. It's going to be amazing. Yeah.
Crazy. And we couldn't do it without some of the great folks that are helping us out there. Curaleaf, medical marijuana company. Perfect fit.
Look at them signing up. How
Ripley's,
nice.
Weird Stuff, perfect fit. Mastercraft, Chris Lucero, Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Attractions, Christie Opsal, Bozard Ford Lincoln, Griffin Service, and Fidus Roofing helping us out there as well. All right, shout out to our other sponsors of the show. Oh, there's Fidus Roofing again. Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Griffin Service, a Lace Med Spa, Chris Lucero, Bail Bonds, BNS Signs, let's see. Troy, the good Troy.
Oh, yeah, the nice Troy.
You've seen us.
It's very sweet. Talked to him this morning. Very happy.
Handy House.
Nice guy.
And I'm fueled every morning, as I usually am, by our friends at the Vibe Nutrition.
What flavor do you know?
This started out as a green flavor, but when you mix it all up, it's pink.
Oh, that's fun.
But it's delicious. I don't remember the exact... Yeah, that's right. It changes color. I don't remember the exact name of this color today, but it's working.
Oh, good. Good. We need it to work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah and the team.
That's right.
They got a big thing coming up, right? October 28th?
Yes. Big Halloween thing.
No, the 26th. Excuse me. Yeah, it's the 26th.
I think it is the 26th.
Same morning as the ALS walk. Just saying, but yeah, right. They're amazing.
Yeah, great stuff. There's going to be a trunk or treat. A lot of that stuff's going to be happening in the afternoon too. So if you go to the ALS walk, you still got time to pop over to the Vibe.
Got to warm it up before you go to the Vibe.
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
Davey, how are you officially this morning, sir?
I'm doing good in the neighborhood today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice
Good, man.
day.
Yeah.
How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
You're welcome.
What do you got for question of the day?
All right, question of the day. We all had various brands of shoes growing up. What is one brand of shoe that doesn't exist today that kids wouldn't have any idea about?
Okay. All right. Well, I had a pair of shoes when I was younger because I couldn't afford the Jordans. But I guess this isn't necessarily a brand, but it's like Jordan was to Nike. I think they may have been Nikes, but no kids are going to know even who this guy is. But I had a pair of the Scottie Pippens.
Scottie Pippens had shoes? I had no idea.
Oh, yeah, he had shoes.
Those are awesome. I wonder if we can find them on eBay.
Well, they'd probably be pretty cheap. They were only like $40 when I got them.
Well, they were pretty. I mean, Scottie Pippen, incredible athlete.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't quite Jordan, and neither were the shoes.
So I come from land of Yuppieville, and back in the day, they had these loafers called penny loafers.
Penny loafers,
where there's these shoes, and the guys would put like a penny in like the lip of the shoe. Like that was like a symbol, like back then with like hush puppies, and like that was all part of that sort of crowd. But yeah, I remember penny loafers, and I looked at those people like, they're rich.
Oh,
they put pennies in their shoes.
All right, there you go. Penny loafers.
Penny loafers.
A lot of kids would know that these days, I don't think.
I don't think so.
All right. Good answer.
Yeah.
I think we probably got some good answers.
Oh, they're coming. Earth
comments.
shoes. I love it, BJ. I remember those too.
Earth
Buster
shoes.
Browns. Remember Buster Brown?
Not at all.
Oh, wow.
Buster Browns.
Ahead of your time. Keds?
I guess so. Keds, sure. Remember Keds? Yeah.
Remember Keds, yeah.
K-Swiss. Remember K-Swiss?
K-Swiss. They're still popping there. Am I saying
Are
that
they
right?
really?
I see K-Swiss out there.
I don't know if I've seen a pair of K-Swiss in forever, but I don't really look at people's shoes anymore.
No?
No, because I don't really care. I don't care about my own shoes anymore.
Keep the eyes on the road.
I mean,
Nice
I've
guy.
had this same pair of slides that I'm wearing now for like 8 months.
Luxury.
You know? I don't care. All right, man. It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Davey.
Yes!
Okay, that quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We now go to the booth for the traffic report. What do we got, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
We do have traffic. Indeed.
All right.
Keep
Traffic
your
is-
eye on the top right screen and see if you can pick out the wrong infraction going on.
The infraction happening
there's this-
on the top.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. That was a person going the wrong way.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Yikes, that's scary.
Jeez.
We were talking before the show. This has actually happened to me. I've seen this happen before on
That's right.
I-95. Very scary. So, yeah.
Dude,
See something,
yeah.
you got to say something
your
here.
head up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
have a lot of time to react once you notice that's coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
But actual traffic seems to be all moving in the correct direction. And
Looks like it.
Everyone's going nice and smooth and safe on this beautiful Wednesday morning.
Everybody's getting along. Nice.
That's always good.
That's because Troy's not here. See what happens?
Yeah.
Master of chaos. That's what
I
happens.
see the Tesla truck doing donuts on 95.
Right?
Yeah, right? No.
Yeehaw.
No. All right. That comes to us from Elace Med Spa. If you are looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, well, don't drive on 95. Go to Elace Med Spa.
Yeah.
They provide their clients with a wide range of luxurious spa treatments, everything from hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, and a whole lot more. Use Davey's name when you go in. If you're a first-time client, save $100 on your first services.
And it's laser season, everybody. Be the reason someone feels confident in their skin today. They've got some great things going on with the laser department. Yeah. Slick.
Lasers.
Get the slick Rick. Yeah.
There you go. Elace.com. All right, David, did you watch any of the vice presidential debate last
I
night?
did.
Yeah?
I did stay up a little bit to watch some of it. Yeah.
I stayed up later than I wanted to watch it. You know, vice presidential debate, somewhat inconsequential.
I think the buzzword is civility.
Yeah. That's what everybody's really been saying. It was actually refreshing to see two people who could
And like they agreed
formulate
on
a
stuff. I was like,
sentence and
wow.
agree on things. Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I actually liked that whole moment.
Yeah, I could actually keep up with it
Mm-hmm.
because they both were able to talk, which was nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And the civility aspect of it was really good. It was, in politics, it seems like no matter what side you're on, you're just not allowed to agree with the other guy or gal on anything. You just have to say, no, I am nothing like you.
Right. Yeah.
But there were plenty of times when both of those guys up there were saying, you know what, I agree with that. I'm with you 100% on that.
But the big question I've got to ask you is, do you think that debate moved the needle at all last night?
Nope.
I agree with you too.
No, I don't think so. It was different to see. We haven't seen a debate like that in quite a few years. But I don't think it moved the needle at all. I mean, everybody who's voting for whoever candidate they had in their mind, there's very few, I think, actual undecided voters at this point. I mean, we're just about 30 days out, man. We don't have much time left till the actual election. So I think most people have pretty much made up their minds. I don't know if that
I'll go on the record and say that I have not made up my mind. I really have no idea.
Yeah.
There's just so many things on both sides of it, and it really has brought a lot of internal turmoil because I can't make a decision.
Really?
And usually I'm pretty strong with I can see a path, but for me personally, this is just my opinion, I can't find it. I'm struggling with it, and I've actually talked to some great leaders in this town who are also struggling secretly about this stuff. And there's a really great quote that one of them said to me and says, there's very little that you can do and to affect what the federal government is doing right now. And you need to do what your power and your great is affect things locally with change and a positive voice. And I really love that person said that to me. And I'm like, you know what? That's going to stick at my core right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry so much about, which side I'm going to vote on. I'll make that decision that day. I am going to vote. I know I'm going to, but I'm really stuck, man. I really, truly am. Yeah.
And for me, it's less about, it seems like a lot of people are voting for a person.
Yeah.
This person, and I don't like that person at all. I don't like the other person at all.
This is my problem. Right. And I want to see policy.
Yeah. And that's exactly where I am too. I'm separating the people from the policy.
Yeah.
And the policies that, you have to look at what policies are. There's a bit of being selfish here in this. I mean, I think there really is. You have to look at the policies that are going to affect you and your family, the most. And so I think you're right, Davey, and that's what I'm voting on is policies.
Yeah.
Policies that affect me, the people I care about, this business, and our home here in St. Johns County. And there's a whole lot of truth to the fact that what happens in DC is in large part out of your control.
Right.
We really, and that's why I'm glad we've got such a great team here at 904 now, because we really do. That's why we focus on what's local here in St. Johns County, because this is what affects us day to day.
And what makes us unique as a community as well.
Yeah.
I think that I look at us like our own country in my little pea brain mind, you know what I mean? Like this is who we are. We create a culture. We steward a culture. Yeah. And I love it. And I think that that's what makes us so unique. We definitely rally together as a community.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a good thing to be focused on as far as politics.
Yeah.
Especially after this election, because we got a lot of stuff we got to do here around St. Johns County.
I'm just so ready for it to be over. I mean, I think we all can agree on that, and then we can move. I just want to go forward, do something awesome. Yeah,
figure out where we stand.
True.
Figure out, at least know in our minds, okay, this is a broad outline of what this person wants to do in DC. Great, good for them. Now let's focus back on St. Johns County.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was a very interesting debate. I could understand everything that was said.
Yeah, true. Very clear speakers.
It was easy to follow,
yeah,
which was nice. I think both of those guys did a good job of getting their points across, and not getting distracted by the moderators or each other.
Yeah.
So it was
that.
It
was
different.
there one mic turn down moment or something?
There was. Yeah.
I saw that part. Yeah, I was like, okay. And I feel like the moderators were, and I have mad respect for Nora O'Donnell, but there's like a lot of there were just a lot of like statements of, we have a lot to get to this evening. We have a lot to get to this evening. I think the American people are tired of things being timed out. And like, if we had a lot to get to, then we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So like, let them have the opportunity to get it out and talk about it. So that was my only beef there on the moderators. I'm like, they could have chilled on that a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. That is fair, I think. Now, as far as St. Johns County, voter registration deadline fast approaching. We're just a few days away from this, really. The deadline for the St. Johns County residents to register to vote for the upcoming general election is October 7th. What is the second? 5 days.
Yeah.
5 days. The Supervisor of Elections office at 4455 Avenue A, Suite 101 in St. Augustine will be open Saturday, October 5th, for special hours from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. to register voters. Online registration is available at registertovoteflorida.gov. Voters can also register at local public libraries, tax collector offices,
Nice,
and supervisor of elections offices during regular business hours. Officials recommend visiting votesjc.gov and using the My Voter Status tool to check registration status and voter information. Voters can update their voter records, view sample ballots, or request a vote by mail ballot out there at these locations. Voters are encouraged to update their address before Election Day to ensure they know their correct polling location. For more, I think you can still always go to the Supervisor of Elections office, no matter if you're, you know, your polling place or not.
At least they'll put you in the right
universal
direction. Yeah.
For more information, you can go to votesjc.gov or call the elections office at 904-823-2238. Yeah, very important to get registered this year and make sure your registration is exactly how you want it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Registered under the right party.
Right.
All that stuff. And the address, again, is very, very important. So, October 7th, coming up. We don't have much time.
Yep.
This is definitely one to get involved in, for sure. All right. St. Johns County Commission approved a $1.75 billion budget. They say there's a heavy emphasis on public safety and infrastructure.
Oh, good. We do need to focus on that. Yeah.
The commissioners approved a fiscal year budget for more than 1.75. Oh, actually, that's a billion. That's a billion. That's a B.
Yeah,
I think I might have said million. That's a B.
No, you said B.
Okay.
I heard it.
Great.
Because I was hoping you were going to go,
obviously, I didn't hear my own. Jeez. I wasn't even paying attention to my own thing here. During the second public hearing on September 17th, County Administrator Joy Andrews emphasized that the budget reflects the leadership and vision of the board, guided by key priorities such as public safety, infrastructure, managing growth, open governance, transparency, and fiscal stewardship. The millage rates will remain flat for the fourth consecutive year to address community needs, despite the inflationary pressures on most costs to provide county services. We did mention your property taxes for other reasons probably going to go up, so you're probably still going to pay a little bit more in taxes.
But not the millage rate. That's what Troy says. That's the
right.
One we have
not
to
the
watch.
millage rate. Still paying more.
Oh, well. It just rolls into escrow. We'll figure it out later. That's how I look at it.
Oh, that's tough, boy. That's those numbers are going
mine
up.
did not go up that much. It was mine was $40. It went up. I mean,
that's not bad.
I mean, it's something, but yeah.
Mine went up like 200. Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that would kick me in the chops. Yeah. Okay.
It was not fun.
All right. Jokes,
Jesse,
I will retract my joke.
Jesse Dunn, the Director of Office Management and Budget, noted that the budget was built on flat millage rates despite and I already said that apparently, the budget aims to sustain the service levels that the growing community desires. Significant investments include $2 million for conservation and land acquisition, $26.475 million in state of Florida legislative appropriations for roadway infrastructure, public safety, and coastal resiliency, and $58.8 million in new appropriations for roadway and drainage infrastructure projects. Exciting.
Well, I mean, we need it.
Yeah,
drainage
it's not
is
a lie.
a mess.
Not a lie.
Ugh.
Parks and Libraries plan. The Parks and Libraries plan. There we go. Emphasis on the right word, Pete. Let's do this. You do this every day, buddy.
I love when you cheer for yourself. I do the same thing.
Inner
Like,
monologue.
Yeah. How do I tell them that my inner monologue no longer exists? Yeah. They highlight several new and expanded facilities, including the Davis Park expansion, That's not the Blevins Bluff, by the way.
I know they left them out on the list. I noticed.
Yeah. The new Central St. John's Sportsplex, which is actually very exciting. They have big plans for the Sportsplex.
Really?
Yeah. Could be something to host the Florida Man games in the future.
Oh, that's awesome.
And multiple new community parks with various amenities. The public safety plan includes the expansion of the sheriff's headquarters, 3 new fire stations with sheriff substations, and a new regional fire training facility funded by a $7.5 million state appropriation.
Mm-hmm.
The budget year begins October 1st, 2024, and ends September 30th, 2025. So there we go. We got some roadway projects in there as well for County Road 210 and 2209. And we got some money in there for the Hastings Library as well. $10.8 million for the Hastings Library and Community Center.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good. That sounds like it's progress. I don't think there's any pushback on that. I feel like everything was.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We got a squeaky chair back there, guys. Somebody's got a squeaky chair.
WD-40.
WD-40 on one of those
New
chairs.
Sponsorship. I'll get it.
All right. Thank you.
You know me. I'm on it like a tiger.
Yeah.
Ready.
Sounds like that one. What's that song? Do-do-do.
Yeah, Trillville.
There you go.
Cut something.
Yeah.
Google it.
Mic drop there.
Yeah, we can't really go into detail about that anymore than Rick just already did.
Oh.
It's Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Tell us where you are seeing the best prices for gas in and around St. Johns County. Drop them in the comments if you can. We'd all appreciate that. The Sunoco at 2190 North Ponce, way down this morning. Their cash price, $2.90. That ain't bad.
$2.90. That's great
$2.90.
compared to the other days. Yeah.
The Gate at 4075 US 1 North at $2.95. We have got the Circle K at 4564 US 1 North at $2.95 as well. The Owens at 780 South Ponce, $2.95. The Sitco at 1099 South Ponce, $2.97. We've got the Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.98. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, $2.98 as well. The Mobile and Circle K, 800 South Ponce, $2.99. The Shell at 146 King Street, $2.99 as well. And A1A Discount Beverage holding strong for like the third week in a row at $2.99.
You know who's not playing the game? Wawa, 311.
Really?
Forget about it,
Get out of here, Wawa.
Yeah, right?
Jeez. You guys were doing so good in the beginning.
Yeah, Costco 278. That was nice. But
Wow.
Wawa, yeah, man. Oof.
Ouch.
You better get a free hoagie or something like that.
That's right. Well, if you get a free hoagie by stealing it, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
But Chris will get you out. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, the number one name in the bail game. He's available for you 24/7. Fast and reliable bail services. 904-822-BAIL. 904-822-2245.
If Troy has time to watch the show, get your butt in the car and get down to the studio right now.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Doing a mediocre job because you're not here. Thank you.
I think we're doing all right.
I missed my comments. Yeah, I know. I'm doing good. I'm trying.
I think Troy, we may just tell Troy not to come back.
No.
No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
It's my wingman.
There you go. We got some live music happening today and tonight. Jim Lamb going to be at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Smoking Joe Shower at Trade Winds at 1. Josh Tennessee Worthy at Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. Sean Ryan at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Vinny Jacobs at the Guy Harvey Resort at 5. The Carpetbaggers at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Michael Jordan, not Scottie Pippen.
Oh my gosh.
Old Coast Ales at 6.
Cool.
Guitar player.
Oh.
Al Canali.
Cannoli?
Almost Cannoli. Yeah.
You should have bought it for Cannoli.
Right. He should change his last name.
He would go far
so.
if he was Al Cannoli.
I think he'd go farther. Yeah.
Dude.
Al Cannoli. Everyone likes a good cannoli.
Yes. Every assisted living facility would do that for an activity. They'd be like, Al Cannoli is coming, guys.
Yeah.
Love you,
I
Al.
was expecting something else, but luckily they'll forget about it by the end of the day. At Harry's at 6 o'clock. And Dharma. Casa de Vino 57 at 7. Comes to us, of course, from Griffin Service, who understands that choosing the right AC company when you need AC, plumbing, or electrical services, not just an AC company. It's a big decision. They help hundreds of families just like you every single week getting problems fixed so you can get back to what really matters. You see them all the time, dozens of times a week in those yellow and black trucks.
Yeah, black and yellow.
There you go. If you have an AC, plumbing, or electrical problem, they make it easy. Give Griffin a call, 904-500-2653. or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference. All right. Well, we got a guy who was... I don't even know how to explain this in a way that doesn't give the whole story away.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie... This isn't really what's happening, but it kind of is. Do you remember the movie?
What a lead in. Yeah. Can't wait for my answer.
I'm sometimes not good at this
I'm just going to go with no.
No, okay. You've never seen the movie The Island of Dr. Moreau?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Right. Yes,
remember
I
that?
have. I do remember. Yes.
Like making animal people hybrids?
There was a remake, too, of it, I believe.
Was there really?
Yeah. Yeah. There was.
That was one of Marlon Brando's last movies, wasn't it?
Right. And he was a big boy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was big in that one. Yeah.
Island.
Yeah. He could have used a DNA swap with a skinny animal.
Well, they didn't have the Ozempic back then.
Right. So yeah. He definitely would have been a prime candidate there.
Mm-hmm.
Val
Kilmer. Yeah.
Was Val Kilmer in that movie too?
He was the second one. So the remake is with Val Kilmer.
Oh, okay.
96.
Oh. It was an interesting movie. Kind of creepy though.
I kind of need to see it again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll see it again.
There you go. All right. Well, before we tell you about this guy who was kind of, sort of, but not really doing Island of Dr. Moreau stuff.
Ooh, okay.
I'll tell you about Fidus Roofing. Fidus Roofing, been in the business for well over 15 years here in St. Johns County, and everybody that works for them is a local, which means they know the demands and the stresses that are put on St. Johns County, Florida roofs, and they know how to give you the best roof possible for your money. Give them a call. You know, depending on what roof you have on your house, you could be saving money on your home.
Right.
You know, you don't have one of those tin roofs.
They do great work. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there that have the patch jobs. They don't do that.
Right. Right. They do it the right way. You want somebody to do it the right way. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers and gutters. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Well, people are going to be mad at me because this is just not as scandalous as Island of Dr. Moreau.
All right, well, let's choose your word.
But we're still an 81-year-old Montana man, Arthur Jack Scubarth,
okay,
was sentenced to 6 months in federal prison for illegally using tissue and testicles from large sheep hunted in Central Asia and the U.S. to create hybrid sheep for captive trophy hunting in Texas and Minnesota.
That's it? Just for hunting?
Well, he was making hybrid sheep. He was in there making a new breed of animal. U.S. District Court Judge Brian Morris expressed difficulty in determining an appropriate sentence, considering Scubarth's age and lack of criminal record, while also aiming to deter others from altering the genetic makeup of animals. That can be dangerous. I mean, I guess our government does it, and other governments
That's
do
what
it.
I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, they kind of do this under...
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of trust a guy, even though his last name is Scubarth.
Yeah,
I trust him more than a government to do this. Let's see. Scubarth was fined $20,000 and ordered to make a $4,000 payment to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Foundation.
That's it?
Yeah, that's not bad, right? He'll be allowed to self-report to the Bureau of Prisons Medical Facility. Scubarth's attorney, Jason Holden, argued for a probationary sentence, highlighting Scubarth's lifelong care for animals and his unique achievement in cloning the giant Marco Polo sheep, which he named Montana Mountain King.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Wow, that is a great sheep.
Gorgeous. Wow.
However, the U.S. Department of Justice, represented by attorney Sarah Brown, pushed for a prison sentence.
She's pissed.
Sounds like it, citing the widespread and complex nature of Scubarth's illegal breeding operation, which endangered other wildlife. The cloned animal, MMK, has been confiscated by the U.S. Okay. Oh, that's what you made, Scubarth? Okay. Has been confiscated by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services and is currently held in an accredited facility, which until it can be transferred to a zoo. Oh, okay. So now we're just going to let it breed with other sheep.
So we'll put it on display.
So it's going to be a new breed anyway.
Great circus.
Yeah.
That's
all
nice.
right.
Yeah.
Scubarth going to jail for nothing.
It's not too bad.
Thank you, Troy Jr.
I channeled him. Thank you.
There you go. Let's see. Scubarth owns Sun River Enterprises, LLC, with a 215-acre alternative livestock ranch. He pleaded guilty in March to charges. Yeah, to charges of conspiring with 5 others to use tissue from a Marco Polo sheep illegally brought to the U.S. to clone the animal. How's this guy cloning things in his own garage?
How is this happening? So many questions here.
Yeah. The cloned sheep and its descendants were used to create a larger hybrid species for captive hunting operations. The total value of the animals was estimated between, $250,000 and $550,000. Scubarth sold bodily fluids from the MK and hybrid sheep to individuals in multiple states.
Dude, he looks like a dude.
Yeah, right. He doesn't look like a bad guy.
No. And that brown lady shouldn't be mad because he's giving homage to her. He's wearing all brown.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Miss Sarah.
Sarah Brown.
Is it with an H or not H? I'm just curious.
There was an H there, yeah.
Oh,
Looks like he doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Well, he's got some bodily fluids on him.
Don't piss off a Sarah with an H. I'm telling you, a little life tip there.
He sold them to people in Texas, Minnesota, Alabama, Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Ohio, Oregon, and South Dakota, as well as West Virginia. As part of his sentence, Scubarth is prohibited from breeding game stock during his 3-year probation period. I guess after 3 years, he's fine. Yeah.
3 years, whoopee-doo. Go on vacation.
He's got to also ensure that the remaining hybrid sheep with Marco Polo DNA on his ranch are sent to slaughter by the end of the year.
Ooh.
With the meat donated to a food bank. Really? We're going to give hybrid weird meat
Gross, you guys.
food
no.
bank? Yeah, that doesn't sound
nice at
like
all.
the right way to go. Scubarth expressed remorse for his actions, stating that his enthusiasm for the project colluded his judgment, clouded dyslexia. When Troy's not here, the dyslexia still
clouded.
happens. Yeah, clouded his judgment. The case remains under investigation, and Scubarth's plea agreement requires him to cooperate fully with prosecutors and testify if needed.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Geez, a lot going on there.
Holy crap. Knew he was in the wrong if he went guilty right away.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he took is that a plea? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They say guilty, it'll be a small thing. Because the sentence really, truly isn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. But yeah, kind of scary that getting into that kind of stuff. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, neither. Next, they're going to be cloning people.
Yeah.
Some people say they're already doing it.
We do not need 2 of me. I'm going to tell you that right now. We do not need 2. We would, no.
I could use about 6 of me. Not that it'd be better for humanity, but it'd be better to get my work done.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be wonderful.
You need an assistant. That's all.
No, I don't do well with assistants. I don't. I just don't.
You didn't watch Devil Wears Prada, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, we can learn about assistants there.
Okay.
The fashion industry is brutal for being an assistant.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yes, that was my internship senior year. Never again. Wow.
Oh. All right, a capybara. How do you say this?
Capybara.
Capybara.
Yeah.
Capybara Cafe with real capybaras opening soon in St. Augustine. Not genetically modified as far as we know.
Like little bears.
Yeah, they do look like hamsters mixed with bears, though.
Yeah, like a hybrid. Hey, was Schlungslinger over there? Was he the one that designed
Schlubar or whatever his name? I don't even remember his name.
I couldn't say the name.
Yeah,
that was good.
Y'all felt me.
St. Augustine's about to welcome a unique addition to its community with the opening of the Capybara Cafe, a cafe featuring real capybaras. Oh, there they are.
Yeah,
they look like little guinea pigs and sheep, and they look like a few
pig.
different animals mixed together.
Porcupine without the things.
Yeah.
But apparently they're like really super gentle and loving and amazing animals.
Okay. The grand opening scheduled for Saturday, October 12th, and the cafe will be located at 105 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, sharing a building with Great Expectations Realty.
How fun.
How about that? The new establishment aims to offer a distinctive experience where visitors can interact with these gentle creatures. The Capybara Cafe, one of only 2 such cafes in the world.
How amazing is that? In our local hometown now. That's awesome.
Making it a rare and exciting destination. The cafe's mission is to provide both an educational and enjoyable experience for its patrons. Visitors will have the opportunity to learn about capybaras, their habits, and their natural environment, all while enjoying the company of these friendly animals.
I want it to smell nice, though. I just want to put that out there. Like maybe like have like a Febreze, because like when
They
animals
don't
get
look
wet,
like they necessarily smell nice.
well, like when animals get wet, like when the dog goes out in the rain, they got that smell. You don't get you know what I'm talking about. It's that
totally.
muffa. We say it in Italian. It's a muffa smell. So I just want to make sure we have fresh, clean. That's all. That's my only note.
They say all proceeds from the cafe will go directly to the sanctuary, supporting their efforts to build enclosures and provide care for injured and orphaned wildlife, as well as exotic pet surrenders. It's a good mission. The initiative is not only offering a fun outgoing for visitors, they say, but also contributing to a meaningful cause, of course, by visiting the Capybara Cafe. You're going to be surrounded. You're going to be supporting Noah's Ark Sanctuary.
Oh, cool.
So I guess that's the
mission there.
Yeah, that's the main hub for all the.
Does it say what they're known for? Is they like a cappuccino place? Are they like a espresso or anything?
This doesn't really say.
Oh,
this one actually doesn't say.
Well, I'm excited.
It has to do with drinks, right? It has to do with like coffee style drinks.
Right. Okay. I'm thinking, kind of like the cat cafe. Kizzy was put that in there.
Right.
Yeah. I guess that's sort of like that. You kind of go and chill, and then you have wildlife around you. I mean, that's an afternoon for people.
Yeah, it is. There it is. October 12th is going to be their opening. So, yeah.
Thinking outside the box. Well, I got to tell you, the town is going berserko over this.
Yeah.
So, Renee is doing the PR for this cafe, and she said that she's gotten over like 500,000 responses or something. It's literally something crazy. She's like, I've got to turn it off. I got to stop.
Yeah.
Because she's kind and responds to every single person with questions, but people are going berserko about this. So
it's different, man.
Yeah.
It's different.
Could be fun.
Like different.
Yeah.
I like when people do different things.
Yeah.
All right, Amtrak doing something different here in our area, launching direct Chicago to Miami routes with stops in Jacksonville and more.
You can see your brother.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking a train.
Oh.
Trains are terrible.
Are they really?
It's a great way to start this story, isn't it?
I would never.
Travelers out of Jacksonville can soon ride Amtrak trains to and from Chicago, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and about a dozen other locations in the Midwest and Northeast without having to change trains. That's nice. Take you 4 days to get there. Amtrak has started ticket sales for the Floridian, a new temporary route offering a direct round trip between Chicago and Miami with intermediate stops in Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., and other smaller cities and towns in between. Previously, travelers going from Chicago to Miami would have transferred trains in the rail service, and they temporarily combine Capital Limited and Silver Star to the East River. I hate the story. Nobody's going to ride the train.
What about the bar car? That's always fun. And you can look at the rural scenery.
Yeah.
That's not relaxing for you? No?
No.
Okay.
Or we can rob it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, where did that come from?
All the way to the right.
I like a good train heist.
Okay. Let's not do that.
Probably
we
not
will
a good
not
idea.
put that message out there.
Amtrak just we're
Rick is
officially banned.
Joking.
Whole network, not allowed.
Very much joking. All right. Well, better make sure and not be late on a payment to Rick, or else he's robbing trains.
Oh.
All right. So let's see if there's anything else in there. The inaugural trip of the Floridian is set for November 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And a one-way trip between Chicago and Miami will take 47 hours.
That's a long time, you
I
guys.
will pay the extra couple $100 to get on a plane.
Yeah, that's a long time. You must really like trains if you want to do that. I mean, Troy's in comments right now like, I love trains. So like, maybe that's his thing.
I don't love traveling with other people in any way. But if I got to do it, give me the shortest amount of time possible.
Yeah.
47 hours.
Sitting on RV or something. Yeah. Like a tour bus or something would be better.
Drive.
Crazy. That's so long.
The train offers reclining seats.
Okay.
No middle seats, which still means you got somebody next to you. It doesn't matter if there's a middle seat or not, I guess. And the scenic views, well, that's not really the train's responsibility. You're just going to get that automatically along the way. First class private rooms. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's what Troy says. He says, get the cabin.
Traditional dining, which I'm sure is awful.
Oh, you don't know that. It could be Cisco. Fun.
I'm sure it's awful. And an updated cafe. I say that in quotes. Cafe menu.
But they don't have capybaras.
They don't have capybaras, and I'm kind of glad they don't.
That's
the last thing I did running around. Yeah.
48 hours of that.
Yeah. 48 hours of capybara squeaking. I don't even know what they sound like. I'm just going to go with that noise. Yeah.
Yeah. Do they make a sound? That's not enjoyable at a cafe.
Right.
Either. Yeah. I'm sure they're trained.
The Rail Passengers Association supports the new route, stating it will alleviate pressure on the Northeast Corridor's infrastructure.
No, it will not. You guys, come on. That's a stretch.
Yeah. They'll say anything they can to make it sound good.
Yeah.
Anything you could say to make a train ride sound good.
Well, isn't there like a big history in town with the Florida Railroad going through it? Like, isn't it right by Flagler College? I think they're dorms now, but that used to be like the big Florida Railroad station right by Carmelo's.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like a big stop back in the day. So trains were like a thing.
Yeah, they were a thing back before we had technology.
Right.
Now we've got lots of technology and planes.
Right. I can't stand when trains like stop traffic. That's my problem too. We have
Yeah,
that one.
you know, the transportation trains, like the supply trains, are still pretty necessary.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, but the
Okay.
passenger trains, not as much.
Yeah.
I bet you could get a cheap ticket though. What's it got to cost you? $45 to go to Chicago?
I mean, if it's going to take 48 hours, I mean, yeah.
$1 per
A minute,
hour.
yeah, or an
Yeah.
hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, man. How do you want to approach the comments today, Davey?
Well, I'm going to wander whimsically while weed whacking wet words from our wackadoos.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful.
As you do that, I'll remind everybody that Bates Hewitt and Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. Give Christy Lawrenson a call. She's St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call at Bates Hewitt and Floyd, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, Troy Usina's Handy House, our newest sponsor. Great guy. Possibly the best Troy in St. Augustine.
Oh, possibly. I love how you put that in there.
Looking for the perfect custom or prefab portable building? Look no further than St. Augustine Handy House. Proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises, conveniently located on State Road 16. It's a family-owned business. They have been in our community since 1988. I was running around being 4 years old when Troy was in this business.
Really?
Whether you're looking for a shed, a barn, an office space, a carport.
Carport.
Yeah.
Really?
They've got buildings out there that really, if you wanted them, you can keep an airplane in.
That's awesome.
They really do, man. So it's anything from like your small she sheds to basically an airport hangar.
Ooh, like a mother-in-law's cottage. How about that?
There you go. Troy's journey began when he first purchased his first indie house structure, and today his company has grown from just 7 buildings to over 70 structures in stock. So no matter what you're looking for, no matter where you need to put it, Troy's got it there for you. Fully customizable options to fit your exact needs. And he handles all the permitting and all the delivery stuff,
That's
too,
nice.
which is the stuff you don't want to deal with. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5, and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1. St. Augustine Handy House makes it easy to find exactly what you need. Financing options available through their in-house finance company, so you don't have to go searching for a loan for these if you
that's
want
nice.
to take out a loan. Yeah,
Better do it directly.
really is, especially with a good local you can trust.
Mm-hmm.
Ensuring that you get the best structure at an affordable price, plus a licensed contractor. They guarantee your building will meet all state and local codes. It's the last thing you want is the government knocking on your door. Hey, what's that shed you put back there? You didn't follow the codes.
Right.
Call 904-823-9092 today and discover why so many people are choosing St. Augustine Handy House for their portable building needs. Great people out there. Great family. What do you got, man?
All right. Well, we've got a lot of shoes out there. Kangaroo shoes were hitting the pop
Kangaroo
charts
shoes,
there.
okay.
Heelys, we talked about that pre-show. Those are the rolling ones. So yeah, shout out to Nick on that. BP gas stations at 307, so they didn't get the memo either. So they're over at 3. Big shout to donate for the West Coast Project with Jimmy Jam right now. They need water, so you can drop off your water at Freedom Church. Tim Gauze has all of the info in comments, so everybody scroll back up and make sure you follow the rules and regs on that. But yes, support that because we got to help our brothers and sisters over on the West Coast.
That's right, man.
And we are doing great from Troy.
Oh, okay, Troy.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks
so much. Really great teammate.
Stardom stat, Davey.
All right, so on this day, October 2nd, 1967, civil rights leader Thurgood Marshall was sworn in as the first African-American justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. A pioneering figure in the fight for racial equality, Marshall had previously made history and as the lead attorney in the landmark 1954 case, Brown versus the Board of Education, which declared racial segregation in public schools unconstitutional. His appointment to the nation's highest court was a significant step forward in the civil rights movement as he continued to advocate for justice and equality during his 24-year tenure on the bench.
Wow.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. There you go. Great Stardom stat. Thank you, sir. Comes to us from a great pizza place, St. Augie's Pizza, right in between Riberia and ML King. Go grab yourself a few slices. My favorite pizza spot by far. What do you got for plugs?
Hey, we've got Marineland update with Trey today at 3. So
That's
they're
right.
going to have a spooky fest coming up. I'm excited to jump into it. They put a lot of heart and energy into it.
Okay, cool. And I'll remind everybody to go to thefloridamangames.com. Ticket prices going up soon, so get them while they're cheaper. See you later.
Bye-bye.